Hello students, have a nice day. Today our topic national symbols. From this lesson we can know about the national symbols of India, importance to protect nature, other national symbols and national festivals. Students, let us see our national symbols. First one, banyan tree. It is a symbol of pride and has many medicinal values. Our national bird, peacock. It is native to Asia and the only bird which has a tail. Next, river Ganges. It is a perennial river and many royal capitals flourished on the banks of this river. River dolphin. It is the reliable indicator of the health of the entire river ecosystem. It is in the endangered list. King cobra. It is the world's longest venomous snake and lives in the rainforest and plains of India. Our national flower, lotus. Though it grows in muddy water, it blooms with beauty. Next, tiger. It is the largest cat species. India has 70% of tigers population in the world. Elephant. It is native to mainland Asia and plays a critical role in maintaining the region's forests. Next, Lactobacillus bacteria. They are friendly bacteria. They are a major part of the lactic and bacteria group. Mango. It is a rich source of vitamins A, C and D and mainly cultivated in the plains. Students, now we are going to see Tamil Nadu's natural symbols. Tamil Nadu's national animal, Nilgiri dog. Tamil Nadu national bird, emerald dove. Tamil Nadu's national flower, Gloriosa superba. Tamil Nadu's natural tree, Palmyra tree. Now we can see other symbols of our country. First, national flag. The tricolor flag is our national flag. The three colors are of the same width and are arranged horizontally. The saffron at the top represents valor and sacrifice. The green at the bottom represents fertility and prosperity. The white band in between represents honesty, peace and purity. The Ashoka Chakra or the wheel in navy blue represent truth and peace. Our national flag's length and width proportion is 3:2 respectively and the Ashoka Chakra has 24 spokes in it. Our national emblem. The four lions on top of the Ashoka pillar at Sarnath was chosen to be our national emblem. The national emblem was accepted on 26 January 1950. Satyameva Jayate has been inscribed at its bottom. It means truth alone triumphs. The national emblem consists of two parts, the upper and the lower parts. The upper part has four lines facing the north, south, east and west. This is on a circular pedestal. One can only see three lines at a time. The lower part has an elephant for energy, a horse for speed, a bull for hard work, and a lion for majesty. The wheel of righteousness is placed between them. This emblem is found at the top of the government communication, Indian currency and passport. Our national song. The song Vande Mataram, composed by Bankim Chandra Chatterjee, was a source of inspiration to the people of India in their struggle for freedom. It has an equal status with Jana Gana Mana. On January 24, 1950, the then President Dr. Rajendra Prasad came up with a statement in the Constituent Assembly. The song Vande Mataram, which has played a historic part in the struggle for Indian freedom, shall be honoured equally with Jana Gana Mana and shall have equal status with it. The song was a part of Bankim Chandra's most famous novel, Anand Math. That means Anandamadam, the famous novel. Our national holidays. First one, Independence Day. Every year, August 15th is celebrated as the Independence Day to commemorate India's freedom from British rule. This auspicious day is also marked as the birth of the world's biggest democracy, India. On the day India gained independence, Mahakavi Bharatiya's poem Aduvome Pallu Paduvome, and it was sung over the All India radio by T.K. Pattamal, a famous singer of Carnatic music. The celebration of Independence Day continues every year. The Prime Minister unfolds the national flag on the Independence Day at the Red Fort, New Delhi. Second one, Republic Day. On 26 January 1950, India was declared as a democratic state. Every year, this day is commemorated as the Republic Day. The Constitution commenced on 26 January 1950. From August 1947 to 26 January 1950, the Queen of Britain was the honorary head of India. The day India was declared as a democratic state, the President became the first citizen of India. On Republic Day, the President of India hoists the national flag at the Red Fort, New Delhi. Third one, Gandhi Jayanti. The birthday of Mahatma Gandhi, the father of our nation, was declared one of the national festivals. It falls on 2nd October. In 2007, the United Nations declared October 2nd as the International Day of Non-Violence. Okay, students, the lesson completed. I hope you will understand this lesson. Good luck.